Well, joining me now, a member of the House Energy and Commerce Committees, Congressman Chris Collins. And again, it bears repeating, the first congressman to endorse Donald J. Trump to become president of the United States. Great to have you with us, Congressman.
Always good to be with you, Lou.
Let's start with first, if I may, instead of the executive order that's going to wind its way through, I think we would both agree, as it is, the president's going to have his say. Do you agree?
Oh, ultimately, there's no question, and I like what I'm hearing, to issue a new executive order that addresses the nonsense the judge in Seattle put forward on green cards and the like that was clarified, but not to their satisfaction. So now that we know what their game plan is, we can face it directly, put out the new executive order, call it a win, and move on.
Yeah, and I like the view that, this president has the power and the inclination to enforce all laws, and nearly all of these laws are on the books, so, there it is. James Webb, the former senator, Democrat, saying that there is a campaign, as he put it, quote, on the Hill in media and academia to personally discredit not only President Trump, but the people around him. Which I think most of us believe anyway, but to hear Webb say it tells you how the threat level is rising. Your reaction to the statement?
Yeah, well, I mean, desperate people will do desperate things, and whether it's Nancy Pelosi, Senator Schumer, Senator Sanders, or Warren, they are desperate. They're trying to put together the playbook to discredit, delegitimize President Trump, and so they're going to do what they can to throw a wrench into what I look at as a smooth-running machine. We now have Secretary Price. Tonight we have Secretary Mnuchin. Right. So whether it's health care or Treasury, we've got the two secretaries finally in place. We can move those forward on our agenda. And the rest of it, Lou, is just noise in the wind.
I couldn't agree with you more, and I want to let everybody know that David Shulkin is now the Secretary of the Department of Veterans Affairs. Two confirmations tonight out of the U.S. Senate, the 11th for President Trump, the 11th nominee to be confirmed. So progress is underway before our very eyes, Congressman. Also before our very eyes is Barack Obama, whom many claim will be creating a shadow government to frustrate the policy goals of this administration. We're looking at something that's coming very close, it seems to me, to sedition. When you start working against the interest of the United States government, whether it's in the person of Donald Trump or whomever, and conspiring and organizing to frustrate the policies that he intends to execute, I think that really takes us to a whole nother level. What do you think?
I agree, and it started with the playbook when the Democrats just had their retreat. They called it their retreat, as to how they're going to disrupt the government of the United States and make sure that Donald J. Trump, president, doesn't get anything done. I think, Lou, what they're doing is they're playing with dynamite here, and they're just begging us to get rid of the filibuster, not only on the Supreme Court, but frankly, get rid of the filibuster on legislation. That's something I would support, and if we do that, they become totally irrelevant. Let Senator Schumer and the others do anything they can. Absent the filibuster, they become irrelevant. We move this country forward faster than anyone ever would think possible. We achieve success for the American public, and the Democrats will be wandering lost in the desert for a very long time.
Well, and with that, the country being restored again to safety, security, to prosperity, and great again, I think, is the expression we're looking for here. Congressman, great to have you with us. Thanks so much.
Always good to be with you, Lou.
Congressman Chris Collins.